section 1, we look at the fundamental concepts of digital marketing. We begin with an introduction to digital marketing. And despite what we might think, the foundations of marketing haven't changed that much. In this section, we look at what's similar and what's unique about digital marketing, or DM for short. You have enrolled in the class because you want to learn about digital marketing. But what is it exactly? How is digital marketing different from traditional marketing? In this lesson, we will review some fundamental concepts of marketing which are readily applicable in today's digital economy. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define digital marketing, identify techniques to connect to customers using the 5 Ps of marketing, identify different techniques to acquire customers through paid, own, and earn digital media, discuss the customer's decision journey, and identify techniques to tune your marketing strategy. Defining digital marketing. What is digital marketing? Whether you call it online marketing, internet marketing, e-marketing, or digital marketing, if you search Google for a definition of digital marketing, you will find over 120 million results. Let's turn to Philip Kotler, author, consultant, and distinguished professor of international marketing at Northwestern University's School of Management. Kotler is widely regarded as the father of modern marketing and defines marketing in this way: the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. Marketing identifies unfulfilled needs and desires. It defines, measures, and quantifies the size of the identified market and the profit potential. It pinpoints which segments the company is capable of serving best, and it designs and promotes the appropriate products and services. Too often, people define digital marketing around the promotion of products and services using digital media, rather than a more holistic approach covering the customer experience, relationship development, and stressing the importance of multi-channel integration. What we should remember here is that digital marketing is fundamentally not different from marketing. The only difference here is the fact we leverage digital technologies and media to achieve our marketing objectives. You can use digital, online, or internet marketing to address the marketing practices that are carried out using digital means. However, at the core, digital marketing involves a mix of 5 main business activities known as the 5 Ps. You can leverage the digital boom to integrate digitization on the traditional 5 Ps activities and attract more customers. The 5 Ps of marketing. Fundamentals of marketing, the 5 Ps of marketing. Some people might say there are 4 Ps, 7 Ps. As with many things, the important point here isn't the fact there are 4, 7, or 12 Ps. It's the thought process you'll go through while reviewing them. For sake of discussion, we will focus on 5 Ps. Since we want to be customer-centric, we put the first P, people, at the center of all of our marketing activities. The other Ps are price or payment, products, promotion, and place. Let's look at how digitization is incorporated in each of those 5 Ps. The first P that we look at is price. We can think of an e-commerce website where you can purchase online using your credit card. In fact, it was so important that in 1999, Amazon put a patent on the one-click concept. This patent just recently became available to all, so anyone can now put a one-click purchase button on their website. But also think how Apple Pay and Google Android Pay are changing the way we can pay with our mobile phone. Or think about the subscription model where you pay just a small amount every month to benefit from a tool or service that would otherwise cost much more. If we push the envelope a little bit further, we can think of Internet of Things and look at the Amazon Dash button. Essentially, it's a specialized little device that is connected to the internet. You can put it wherever it makes sense, and just from the press of a single button, it will reorder whatever supply it is made to purchase. and those will be delivered to you through Amazon. The second P we want to look at is product. Think of how digital is transforming the way you use and consume different products. In the sharing economy, people can rank and evaluate products, which will have a huge impact on the decision process of other people looking at those same products. In the subscription model, instead of buying in a classic way, we can actually rent a service. In the peer-to-peer economy, the users of a product become part of the product experience itself. If we push the envelope a little bit further, we can look at wearable technology. For example, Google and Levi's teamed up to create some clothing which is connected to the internet and with which you can interact through voice or gesture. The third P we look at is promotion. The 2017 eMarketer forecast noted that ad expenditure has surpassed TV for the first time, and the gap will widen by roughly $10 billion in the upcoming years. So although the pace of change is not as fast as before, the total media spending is still increasing. By 2021, we expect that digital will take about 50% of the available budget for promotion. The next P we want to look at is place. Of course, when we think about place in a digital world, we might think about our website, mobile application, and social media presence. But there's more to it. There's the mobile aspect made possible through digital. People are using their smartphone to search. In fact, they might be sitting at home on the couch watching TV, and they will use their smartphone to search what they just saw in a TV commercial. When walking around in the city, they will look at what is around them. They will use their smartphone to find local businesses, restaurants, and activities they can do. There's things they want to do on the spot. You might have used your smartphone to watch a YouTube video, for example, on how to do something specific at that moment. And then there's the purchase process. So people are shopping online. In fact, they use their smartphone to look at the products they are looking in store and search for it online. And of course, payment and e-commerce transactions are ever increasing every year through their smartphone. The last of our 5 Ps is people. As you might have noticed, people is at the center of the other 4 Ps. There's a clear tendency to merge online behavior data typically provided through web analytics and social media analytics with back-office data such as customer relationship management and sales. This creates the false impression that everything can be measured and that if we could store all of those touchpoints, we would gain a 360-degree view of the customer. Despite what vendors might try to sell you, it is virtually impossible to achieve a perfect picture of any one customer. There are too many factors and the consumer landscape keeps changing. Be it their needs, behavior and attitudes, personality and psychographic, as well as pure and simple technological landscape. Marketers can leverage a comprehensive digital CRM to gather details about their consumers. This will help create consumer profiles so that they can plan their strategy for a personalized treatment of the consumer for either sales or support. The concept of the 5 Ps might be a little bit different whether you're marketing your products or marketing your services. Example of services includes financial services like online banking, personal accounting, car rental, or maybe planning your next vacation. Marketing your product is different from marketing your services, but is it really that different? Despite the aspects of being tangible or not, being performed versus being produced, being delivered versus distributed or consumed, being customized or not, having an inventory or not, maybe regulations are slightly different, and a service cannot be returned or undone. But services are also highly dependent on people. Of course, there are some differences, like the intangible aspect and how it is performed or customized. But at the end of the day, as a marketer, you still want to ask the right questions. Who is the customer? What is the customer's need? Which benefits are to be provided? Which resources are needed? What does the service entail, and how will the service be performed? There's really a blurring line between products and services. More products are packaged as services, like long-term car rental or the Red Bull replenishment we've seen earlier. More services are marketed as if they were products, like the perishable or monthly and consistent nature of your cable TV package. Although what is being marketed is different, the concepts are quite similar. This concludes the topic of the digitalization of the 5 Ps and how marketers can leverage it to acquire new customers or connect with existing ones. Next, you will learn about the broad marketing channels categories paid, owned, and earned media.